Hey guys, how's it going? So, welcome to another stream. Tonight, we're going to be taking a look at all the nice things that I have managed to finish in the last couple of hours. And by I managed, I mean I was AFKing a lot. But there's a couple of things going on with the system for the factory upgrade. I don't want to void everything. Um, so there's two backpacks here. I have a couple of things that are happening, and I don't have sound because reasons. 6 and sound, 100% done. Beautiful. Because of that, that's why I don't have sound. In any case, I have a couple of spawners here on the top. They are just generating wither skeletons, um, illagers, well, vindicators to be precise. And I thought I was generating skeletons as well. So regular skeletons should be falling. There you are. And everything is get collected in this system. So everything that I care for is going to get collected in this backpack. These guys have already been filtered. And everything that is not that, if it's something that I can smelt, is going to get into here. And that is going to be going into the regular backpack. Now, this one in here, in theory, is collecting all of these things. Unfortunately, well, it collects them and then it voids them. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. Like it's in theory, it should be collecting all of these things and not these. And once it doesn't collect those, it's going to be voiding everything else, but it's not voiding these pieces here. And because of that, sometimes this backpack collects them and that clogs the chest. So that gets transported here, a bunch of trash that is not getting filtered, and that really just clogs the system out. I guess I can collect the arrows, not because I want to have arrows, but because I don't want them. So this should be voiding the arrows, but it's not doing that voiding. So I need to figure out what is going on, but at the very least, I'm getting a lot of experience. These 165 levels is just out of an hour ago, more or less. I went and cleaned up my experience using this experience crystal. So it has a lot of experience right now. It has 771 levels, 785 levels. I can take them all right now or whatever. But yeah, that's not something I'm gonna be concerned about. The other thing that I put in was this new tech that is basically generating, pulling from my resource the Master Infusion Crystal, and it's doing that. What is the thing that goes after Infernum? Whatever. The thing that goes before Thirdum, and all of the resources are getting collected here. That is, Infernum is getting converted into Infernum, which is using that to go to the next tier, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. That is being generated on this field, which is surrounded by lily pads of fertility. So it's producing really fast. You see that? 29, 43. And I can even go make it better. Not gonna do it right now. I might do it that on the silent stream because I need more lily pads down here. Now in here, I'm gonna be putting on the crucible, I don't know what's the name for that, for generating my nether stars in a minute. But at this stage, I have Insanium, 53 Insanium blocks. So I will be putting that, I'm gonna be replacing that thing with that. That's great. I already have 5 Insanium bees working, and I have the upgrades for it. So at 200, 200, 150, and 120, I can upgrade them even further back. But I think that Insanium farm is going to be doing way more than my beautiful bees are going to do that. I used to have a couple of Pokey gene samplers, but the issue is, I don't know if there's a bug or what, but when it collected that in here, after it went to 100, it didn't give me the 100. It voided the gene sample. So at the very least, I could have produced another 3 bees more, I think, according to my calculations. So I said, never mind, and I took them to the farm in the end. The issue that I had, and I hope it's not an issue right now. No, it's not. I let this running, but I think I'm producing more, or I was producing more vapor that I could handle. And so these machines stop working. Right now, as you can see, it's producing that polonium, and that polonium on its turn is going to be doing antimatter. This is like my 5th antimatter pellet, and I can make a lot of really cool things with that. These, on the other hand, I don't know why it's not producing any vapor. So steam, sorry, it doesn't produce any steam, so I cannot feed that into that machine to make it go even faster. Right now I'm running it dry, so meaning that my fusion reactor is really just doing this much, 400 kilo Fe per tick, which is enough. I mean, it's decent enough, but it could have been doing 100 kilo Fe and 300 in gas, 300 buckets in gas, which would have increased my rate. So right now I'm doing 1.71 million Fe per tick, but that is coming from these here mainly because I'm consuming that much fuel. And as you can see, I'm producing more fuel than what I'm consuming, but I already ran out of stone. I think I showed that yesterday, but there is no more cobblestone in here. So the next step would be taking all of the stone and make it into cobblestone with another crusher, and that will give me way more TNT at the end of the process. I have a lot of chlorine, but it's declining, and I mean, it's not declining at a super awful pace. I don't know why these guys are not collecting the chlorine, but sure, whatever. And then at the end of the process, this is generating hydrogen chloride, which is, I'm saving a couple of that in here so I can send it to my ore multiplier if needed. I don't think I would need it ever again. This sulfur dust is being produced by all the TNT down there, and this system that is transforming that into sulfur, well, that side that is transforming that into sulfur, which at the end of the day is going to get transformed into sulfur trioxide, which is going to generate sulfuric acid, and that sulfuric acid is taking that fluoride that is produced by my bees to generate that fusile fuel alongside with the uranium oxide. See, this thing is already full, but I don't have enough fluoride from the bees. Right. So I have a couple, it's being produced. I'm wondering why it doesn't take this fluoride. This is the real fluoride it should be taking. I'm gonna do a new filter. Let's see if I can, if it takes it. Yeah, so it's gonna be taking either one of them. It's the same fluoride, but one is from, or it's gonna take both of them. One is from Mechanism and the other one is from Raytracing. So I'm assuming that's what happened there. And now this is gonna be running way smoother, and it's gonna be producing more fissile fuel at the end of the day, which is what I am translating into this antimatter. And the antimatter, I showed that earlier, is great because I can use it in multiple recipes. But yeah, this reactor exploded, so I made it taller, and the only reason I made it taller is that I can fit more of those things in there, more rods, and that is going to distribute the heat. See, it was running at 700. As soon as some hiccup happened, that give it over the limit, and that either gonna stop it or make it explode. In my case, it exploded. Thankfully, it was a small reactor and no radiation leaked. I mean, I don't really care about the radiation in this area because I really care for the radiation on the beads. But over here, yeah, these things were, thankfully, it didn't explode my tubes and anything, just lose a couple of fissile, reactor glass and reactor casing. But other than that, nothing got destroyed. These gigantic towers are still producing my lithium, and I created a new channel for storing the deuterium and the liquid lithium. So let's make another one now that I'm here. Deuterium 3, and I'm gonna set that constructed, and that's it. So I'm running these really low right now because I want to generate pellets. If I do this energy, in theory I'm gonna be burning these faster, but there's no more polonium. If I want to make polonium faster, I need to make these thing work faster. So if I make that run faster, then the energy from this reactor needs to be turned down. And I mean, it's a full thing. I can potentially have both of them running at the same time, but that will require to make this thing larger than what I have right now, and I don't have enough fissile fuel to maintain such a large machine. I also will need to get rid of these towers. I could potentially put them in here, which is not a terrible idea. I just don't want to move those again. And I want to have everything fit in these chunks. So I could potentially take these guys and put them in here. So everything is going to be right on top of each other. But it's just because I don't want to be force loading that many chunks. Now over here, my bees are thriving. That's great. Right now it's in the red for the next 6 hours. At that point, I will need to break the barrel, and that is going to generate more radiation. I have a lot of samples from my bees here, and that has given me to this insanium. We got to 58 and just dropped it in here. But let's see how much I'm generating. This is going to be gene sample, and that's going to be radioactive, 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 and radioactive. So all of that together in here are going to start mixing up, and that's going to be giving me a better gene sample. So once I have one that is 100%, then what's going to happen with it is that, oh, there you go. I can put it in a treat, which I have down here. And I kind of sort of already automated that process. Put that in this crafting table. That's giving me this treat. That treat alongside with an egg is going to be taking, let's teleport to my base. That's not the teleporter, this is the teleporter. That treat alongside with a chicken egg is going to be giving me, how do I go here? Up. A spawn egg. So I will be able to just put that in there. That's going to take it here. That's going to start making it. And now in a couple of minutes, I'm going to have a spawn egg of that thing. I already have one for another wasted bee. And I'm going to just take it to the dimension, the mining dimension. I'll go there. Once you have a jetpack, the whole game's open up. If I had to walk all the way here every single time, that would have been painful. But I don't. So there, that is how wasted bee is going to be mining some resources before it goes here, and all of them have Poki samples, so that's why I'm getting so many bees. I don't think I'm going to be making any more than these 6 for the Poki samples. After that, the ultimate goal is to replace these with efficiency upgrades. So the same way that I have the insanium, I will be taking those insanium out of there and probably just put them in there. So I don't need the fission reactor at all. The fissile fuel is kind of hard to make, but then I could just make a lot of antimatter. Now the thing with antimatter is that I don't need any more antimatter at this stage. Probably, I don't know how many pellets I have. I think I have around 4 or 5 antimatter. Oh, I have 6. All right, in any case, I needed these antimatter pellets to do the next step, and I wanted to do that in camera here. So I want to make let's see, antimatter. I forgot the name of the machine, but with that I can use it to craft this disk, which is one of the goals. This elytra I already have. The antimatter upgrade modulator, I don't know if I can use creative fly in other zones. Probably not. If I couldn't use the elytra, that wouldn't happen. I don't really care about the teleportation. It's cool, but it's expensive and I don't wanna. This is the thing that I wanted, the antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer, because now it's time to start mass producing eggs. Well, not really mass producing because it's kind of expensive, but that is the general idea. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna craft these already. I'm missing the steel casing. Let's do 64 now that I'm here. Future cases, and let's do the thing. So this, I will just put it in place. This also needs energy, so I'm going to be taking it from the same place that other thing is taking its energy, which is here. I'll put that in. Oh, one of the things I saw online is that there might be a bug in mechanism and all the mods in which water that is not coming from the machines, uh, I'm using the sink, which is an endless supply of water, is not getting into this thing. So if it was in my machine, when I go here and I say fuel, no, stats, heat, I would see water down this area, but it's not in there, or at least I will see an accumulation of steam, which is the thing that moves the turbine and generates energy. So it's not there. I know that at some point I did see it. I've been removing and adding the tubing and nothing happens. So I am trying to make another infinite source, and I totally forgot about the name of that. Infinite water so I you focus of water now. This is the one, eternal water block. So let's set a bookmark to that. So this eternal water block is basically the sink, but it is using something else. I need the only thing that I'm missing is this water container, which I already have the flask. I don't know entirely how it's used, but I think I need to have that flask in my hand when it's raining. That is how it's generated. I have everything else that I need, and once I have that, then sure. But anyways, I already placed that in, and let's do add some dirt so it doesn't look that ugly there. And I need more cable here, and now I'm going to be putting these in place, and I need a gauge, and I have a little of an antimatter in one of these already, so this one, and let's take this antimatter. So if I need more, I'll just put more. So subtract, I have that much antimatter. Let's see, let's void all entries except for underneath. For electricity, gases, nothing is going to be taking it there. Anything that gets produced is going to go over here. I also need my upgrades. Okay. Can I just leave it here? No, I can't. Oh, it's fine. I'll take it and then I'll leave it here. And then whenever I need one gauge dropper, I'll just take it from here. In any case, let's do increase the speed. Did I increase that already? Oh, it's not supported. I don't know why. Well, muffling, sure. I thought it was supported. My bad. It's cool to know. And I have a lot of reactor glass as well. So let's save. Let's clear up a little bit of my inventory. This I'm gonna have at hand, and then you. Beautiful. Clean inventory makes me happy. All right, now what I need is an egg. Do I have an egg? Egg. I don't have a chicken egg on me. And I have another prosperity bee. Is that what I saw? So spawn. Yes, I can make another prosperity bee spawn egg. I may or may not do that, but sure. Let's go find a chicken egg. It's nighttime. Do they spawn in the nighttime? I don't know. Let's go fall asleep. Worst case scenario, I can do that. So I made a chicken spawner. That way I can get as many eggs as I need eventually. I can feed the chickens with stuff. And that's it. So there's an egg. Is that it? Can I have more? Are you listening to me? Fine. Where was I? Yes, here. So I need to put this egg in here, and if everything went right, Dragon egg, and it costs me like 5 of those. So why do I need a bunch of dragon eggs? So I can start controlling my spawners, and so I can make a dragon egg nest. That is going to be helping me get some other resources. So let's see. I need a nest for these guys. Dragon egg. This is the one that I want, the dragon egg hive. It takes a regular dragon egg and a beehive. I have one of those here. And I'm gonna turn my dragon egg beehive. What I want. Oops. This. Because the one that I get from the bees is an inactive dragon egg if I make one. So I need this one to be it. This is with a regular egg and a bunch of draconic chunk, and that's gonna give me that inactive, but I cannot use that inactive on anything as far as I know. Well, this crafting, which is gonna be the heated centrifuge, which is a faster centrifuge than the one that I have. And then this thing, I don't know what that is. Dragon Soul, all the tweaks. Assuming something powerful, but I don't know how to make any of those things. Doesn't matter. Not that I need it right now. Then the antimatter pellets, I can use them on other recipes as well. So let's see. Antimatter pellets. What else can I craft right now? I need one of these to save. I already have that. Undulating unit, sure. I mean, I can get one. What is this? That is for the teleportation unit. It's kind of like, why do I need that in the first place? This thing, but I have not gone into that improbability things, all the tweaks. Photonic energy tablet, it's gonna give me energy, and this is gonna make me shoot my arrow straight. I mean, big deal. So the most important one right now would be this undulating unit. Meh, I can do it, but I also need to do the providers, and the providers are kind of a pain to do. I need to do a bunch. So I need to do 64 to generate 16. So I need to do 64 greens to generate 14. No, sorry, 16 reds. You know what I'm talking about. This is a mecha induction. So I need to do 64 of these to generate 16 of these, so I can generate 4 of these, so I can generate 1 of these. So 16 of those is painful. Now I have to do it twice because I have 2 of them. It's a lot of them. I do have the resources, I just don't have the patience to do that right now. Nor the time, because it's a live stream. So that works. Thank you for the comments. I didn't see them right now. I had to turn my head, and I'm sorry to hear about your many mods that you have to have active for. Forget the name of the game. It's Cyberpunk. My bad. And thank you. So I've been doing a bunch of silent streams, but yeah, I have a lot of different things to go through. The most important one really is the supermassive QIO drive, and maybe this one, the teleportation unit. Meh. It's fun like for 5 minutes, and then I forget I have it, so probably not going to be using it. And I can use that on the Mekatana and the Mecha tool. So it's basically playing like being an Enderman. It's almost like infinite Ender Pearls, so not really worth the resources in my opinion, but at some point I'll have enough antimatter. So the most important one would be the QIO drive. Do I have enough time dilating drives? I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know what? That's something I can do right now. If I do have the 4, I can update my drive to have 12 million items. Now I only have 3, and that will be requiring to do more. So yeah, I'm gonna save my pellets for a different stream. Let's save these back in, and let's put the dragon egg beehive in the end. Actually, I have a shortcut here. Oh, Baldur Gate, yes. You were showing me Cyberpunk the other day, and that's why I got confused. The end. So here. Is that an Enderby? Is that one of my Enderbys? Are you my Enderby? Why are you out? I mean, not that I really want you in the first place, but why are you out? Alright, so you. Dragon Egg Beehive. And for that beehive, I don't have a special guess. What happened? Oh, I took out the upgrades, so it's have not captured it. That's sad. That's to upgrades. I need a not baby and a filter. So that way it captures one of these once it gets out. Ah, that's what happened. I don't have sturdy cages. It doesn't really need an upgrade. So, well, let's put him. It's gonna capture adult. No, never mind. I don't really need it. I just need to have a beehive. Sorry, a catcher. Let's add a couple more because I'm gonna forget about it. So by the end of the episode, that should have catched it. Now, do I care about that Enderby that flew away? Probably not. These guys are making draconic dust. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I moved that bee over here. And this one doesn't have the anti-teleportation. I don't think these draconic bees can teleport. But better safe than sorry. And I don't really care about that Enderby right now. Although, I'm sad that it went away. If it was my bee, I'll miss it. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna play Pokemon now. I'm gonna put you in this small container and I will never take you out of it. But I'll be happy to know that you are near me. Come on, bee! Oh no! Where did you go? Harder to catch than it seems. Alright. There. You're gonna go into my backpack. Well, not my backpack. My QIO drive. You and these things. And I needed to do blue eyes. Sorry, packed eyes. Dry eyes. And for the dry eyes, I either go mine it or I make it. So I'm not gonna do the full 2 stacks right now, but I want to show you those two are gonna make me one of these. So it's a cool process, but it requires a lot of clicks. I need to automate it. I'll need some tutorials somewhere, sometime. Speaking of tutorials, I have been watching this YouTuber's channel. This great. He's one of the quest modders. It's Alfred GG. So this guy is great. I think he has the record now on the fastest All the Mods 9 speedrun for like 30 hours or something. It's great. Go watch him if you've never seen his channel. Just look for Alfred GG. And he is also the one that is making the quests. So you'll find his image or helping in that. I don't know what his involvement is. Once I get to the beginning, his image is right here. So that guy, follow his channel. He's great. All right, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna be putting it back, and then I'm just gonna take these dry eyes and I'll just replace that. So that is going to make it go a little bit cooler than the other one, and the cooler it is, the more energy is gonna produce. So this is all about optimal conditions. I think the best that I can put is coal and redstone in blocks, and then the solid coolant is solid coolant, gonna make it go even lower. So yes, I need to mass produce that ice. I'm actually going to take one for the road, so that way I can put it in my filters at some other point. Are my filters? I have so much stuff here. So I can use a digital miner to get it instead of just destroying the full chunk. I show you what I did with the chunk, right? Well, if I haven't, this is a chunk destroyer. It's a 3x3 area that everything got obliterated, except of course for the bedrock. All right, where was I? What else have I done? This poor world. I made a slime farm. I go to that slime farm. I have these slime spawners. They can only be spawned in here. I think it only on 9 times. Are you getting sunlight from here? That's the problem. Everything else is surrounded. Let me take my night vision goggles off so I get to see. Yeah, so there's some lighting here. I'm assuming it's coming from here. So, but these ones should be blocking the. Oh, that is not blocking the light though. So we'll here. There's some light filtering from this block, which is semi-transparent. Now it's completely dark inside. Still not spawning. I'm not entirely sure why. Well, that's gonna be a problem for future me. Some of them have died here. I don't know why. Blood stains on the floor from a big fall. Let's get out of here. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know. Not many things have happened. The most relevant one is that the reactor blew up, but it's no longer. I fixed it, and that's it. That's my world right now. So that is gonna be part of the quests that I have for finding all of the things. Now, when my world died, I reset the quests, so I have not really gotten a pickaxe. I think as soon as I make a pickaxe, I can continue with the quest. So let's do. Let's just put that here. I need to do a regular pickaxe, believe it or not. Wooden pickaxe. Done. Done with that quest. And with that, I can check this one out of the book. Check this one out. This one out. This one out. Iron pickaxe, yes. Diamonds, I already did that. Netherite, did that. Finding the end, already did that. Ooh, another wind generator that I'm not using. The end, I already did that. Ooh, did I just got well, I mean, I'm so excited, right? I got a beacon, but I've been mass killing the wither. What was that? That's what I get for just opening, closing things. Find obsidian, and then I can go to chapter number 2. Wait, what? Once you have defeated the main bosses of Minecraft, created some basic power, all hopeful and all demonian, it's time for you to take everything into the journey. So I cannot check that up, but that's gonna unlock chapter number 2. And with chapter number 2, there's a bunch of things that I already did. So for instance, end stone. I need to take it out of the chest. Let's go. That's a whole thing. Like all of these weeks have been prepping for what's coming. Let's save this. What is this? Flux block receives energy from adjacent blocks passively, adding energy to your Flux network. Okay. Beacon. I might build a beacon now. Sure, I can see why not. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Oh, an up drawer. Cool. Don't need this. Don't need this. Nor this. Why don't we just make a beacon for the kick of it? Have that here. So let's collect these guys. Dirt for X, stone. I think I just need to have an in hand. Oh, that's a block of thermal times 2. No, I need it times 4. Door. And stone times 5. So what do I need for the quests? This one is already checked. Check. And the reward is... Did I claim the reward already? Is that what's happening? I don't see the green check mark, so I'm not sure. It says that I got it, but I don't see it. Maybe I have to do it myself instead of the crafter, which could be the case. So let's do that. So an emerald is gonna be moved like that, and so that's a block of emerald times 4, and I will just do that. 4. See that times 5, which is, if it is, then I'll be sad. There's too many. Times 4. Block of emerald times 4. Why didn't I get that? Why is it 0%? I don't know. This one is endstone 0%. Third, 6x. I don't have that. Diamond for X. Oh, where's my diamond right now? I have not compressed my diamonds. So sure, let's start compressing diamonds. How many diamonds I have? My bees have been busy, you see. I have these many diamonds. Let's do stack. That's gonna start receiving the diamonds and it's gonna start compressing that for me. Reason I don't do that is usually I was using the diamonds for producing stuff. Sure, that's it. So at some point it's just gonna start collecting all of those things into a larger thing. So it's diamond times 2. Once I get 9, that gets into diamonds block. Diamond block is gonna get 9 of those diamond blocks are gonna make 1 of these. 9 of these are gonna be getting the diamond times 2. So what do I need? Diamond times 4. This one is checked, but I don't see that. So what's your power generation looking like? It's at least close to 1 million RFD. No, we'll need to change that. 1 million RF per tick. I think I do have that actually. So, oh, do I need to submit it? I already have that. Yes, I have that fission reactor controller. So how do I view valid options? Gas burning generator, no. Nitro, yes. Turbine casing, yes. I have all of these. So how do I submit it? Click here to check out the all power quest line. Well, I actually have these, and I don't have that because I don't really know what would be burning. But yes, click here to check out the all the power quest line. I did that. And I did that. But I'm not able to check anything out. I don't know why. All the power. I'll check it later. I already have these guys. I don't have that one, but I have this one. And storage. Sure. All right, I'll check what I'm missing. In any case, this is times 4. Let's do this. I want to do it from emerald. I guess that's the easiest thing to produce. Do I really want a beacon right now? Like, do I really? I'll save it for another time. Because now have about 10 minutes before the episode ends, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Well, that is producing fast, but you know what's faster? If I just fill this up underneath. Oh, right in the center, I think I need a crucible or cruise. I don't know what its official name is. So add mystical crooks there. So it's nitro crooks. How do I make one of those? That's very straightforward. Why do I need nitro though? I don't know. Dragon X crooks. Sure. Why do I need that? I already have the antimatter. The one thing that I cannot produce is this nether star. So I think that's the best thing that I can do. And I already have all of those resources. So might as well just craft one. How many I could do? I could do more than one. Two. Do I need more than one? Why can I only do two? So what else that I don't have? Insanium. Insanium. Well, I have plenty. But I think that's a limiting factor. I may only have 8 not broken. And then star. I have 9. Okay, so that's not it. And what is this thing? Wither soul. Wither soul. I have like 21. Okay. And then diamond, we just saw that I have plenty. So let's use this thing. Just crooks. And I'm just gonna put it here. Let's put this. That's how it works. No, that's not the center. I want it in the center. I don't know if I need it in the center, but my mind tells me that I need it in the center, so it goes in the center. But that is not the center either. Oh, that's it. This one is the center, so it goes here. Just sideways. There you go. That's the center, and that makes Alberto happy. So that. This and this. There you go. Pretty. Now, can I make more lily pads? I think I can. Lily pads. Plenty, but I don't have fertility ones. Pads of fertility. There. Let's make some. 41 of those, which is not gonna be enough to make all of the pads. I can just do 14 now. That's okay. I'll just put them in place. I'm gonna make a square. Ooh, that kind of gets me dizzy. Does it the same for you guys? Oh, let's see. It's the center. Let's do this side, which is making redstone. Let's do one. And I'll need to AFK on the slime farm for a bit. That's when the slimes decide to work. And now, and meow. Let's make a pylon. Mystical. Beep, 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 beep. I don't see the machine that I'm looking for. It's not a machine. Or is it a machine? I don't even know if it's from Mystical Agriculture anymore. Might be wrong. That thing under my ender chest. Check it out for a second. Harvester pylons from pylon. Okay. All that is up there. Pylons. Harvester pylon. Expulsion. Infusion. Harvester. That's what I want. Then I will just put it here on top of that. And I need to make farmland. So let's do add mystical farmland. I need insane farmland just because I can. It's just a regular hole. Yes. Here already. Dirt. Plenty of dirt. The compression. Love it. Leave this. 64 and 17. Barely have enough. Oh, but I already have some farmland here. Okay, and then I need a hole. Hanging here. Like this. I have 64. I have 94. I don't know why I need that much, but sure, take that. And I need my insanium, and I need to break it in such a way that I have 90, or sorry, 81, so that's going to be 8 of these almost, and I can always put them back together. Oops, I overdid it. I will do 63 of these, and then 64, 5. What happened? Oh, farmland. 64, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 17. And then I need another 10. So I can math. Right. Let's take these out. And now let's try to combine them. Beautiful. So 5. All right. So I'm not ready for this. Let's do that. Let's do it. You go here, you go here, you go here. Oh, and my time is up. So I'm going to continue this in the silent stream. Can I? Yes, I can step above. There, there, and there. There. Up, up, up. And then I'm just going to use my magic wand. Insanium block. That's not what I want. My magic wand. So, you, and you, and you. Then you, and you, and you, and you. And there. And that's it. Okie dokie. And I don't have a way of getting down there. So, or partially a bad design on my side. But I need some stairs to step in here. Step, stairs, step, stair, stairs. There. These guys, I will potentially just break it at some point. Not there. Wait. And I don't have enough water, so I'm just gonna stop the stream here. It's time to go. But I will continue this last farm on the silent stream tonight. So have a great night. For those of you that have a test tomorrow, wink wink, nudge nudge, go study. And I will see you soon. You know what? I'm gonna AFK anyways. So let's do the dance. This guy's dying in the background. So see you soon. Bye bye. Like and subscribe to your friends. It's a fun stream.